Hello, my fellow Sea Ice monsters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 62 of Wendigos, which originally streamed live on Twitch. The brief recap would be that we were offered a few very attractive quests. We have a special offer to be able to make 45 artificial clavicles for resmech serum, primarily, and it comes with uranium and stuff like that. Then we have substantial construction with more resmech serum, plasteel, and an LTEC staff. And then a second monument for heal mech serum and a neuroformer and gold. So what we ended up deciding to do is to set ourselves up a little stone cutting micro cabin thing here so that we can actually source the materials within a reasonable time frame. And then we're going to be shuttling these bison from the primary map tile over to the Outpost map tile continually to move the blocks over to the home tile. The absolutely largest construction project we have undertaken here on Sea Ice. It's sort of absurd. So Mallet and Raptor set up the little outpost, and then I am going to need to send Luciferium for Viper over. He has 2 in his pocket, which will cover him for a few weeks, but Luciferium for Viper. And just continually send meals and resupply here, which should be pretty spicy. So that would be the recap. And we also have Cowley experimenting in our first bioregeneration cycle. Also important to note that there are patch notes here, so ! patch notes will show you the latest patch notes for RimWorld because it has been updated just about a week ago. So that's the TLDR. And these are the 2 monuments. So this monument here, the Foreboding Edifice, is for the heal mech serum and the neuroformer. And then this one, which we're currently working on, is for the resmech serum and the LTEC staff and plasteel. All right. That about covers it. So we'll start to do the caravanning. I think I'm going to wait for Mallet to get home, Mallet and Raptor to get home to start the caravanning up again. Another thing that we're going to probably want to do is to send someone that is good at plant cutting over to this map tile, the new one, the Outpost one, which has yet to be named, mind you. To send someone over to this map tile and to cut as many trees as they can to try to aid in the construction project as well, because we are going to need a whole lot of wood. In fact, calling in bulk goods traders is probably part of that process. And Emmy Hunter and Thomas Ross, thank you for gifting out subs. You've earned the pink color here. Oh, unfortunately, it is too cold for Caravaneers to arrive, so I am SOL for that. Nothing like a good pet Yoda. Hey, buddy. You have your back turned? Come on, man. What are you, mooning chat? Turn around, dude. Turn around, dude. He's like, I'm not having any of it. There we go. And a hydrate. Cheers. Ordinary. Ordinary's your name. Oh man. Thank you for the sub. Oh, all right. Well, no rest for me. We have 3 Lancers here on the Outpost tile, and Iguvin here still has the legendary sniper rifle. I forgot to switch him out, so that might come in handy. The question is, of course, what is his move speed? Because he doesn't have legs. He doesn't have bionic legs. He's a recent recruit. Versus the move speed of these mechanoids, which is 4.7. So they're going to outpace him. So I'm actually going to ignore these Lancers until they get a little bit closer to the map tile. There's another thing that I might be able to do, actually, is to send Moles over. So the reason to send Moles is she's a really good plant cutter, and she has a shield belt, a masterwork shield belt, and a persona monosaur that just thirsts for fleshless oil. I guess is what I should say. So, moles, how about you go join them? I'm just going to have her load up and transfer over, and with the addition of moles, these 3 should have no problem in decimating, well, beyond decimating, annihilating those mechanoids. Because I was mentioning that it might be wise for me to have a plant cutter on this map tile, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to queue up a simply absurd amount of chopped wood. Trying to get as much wood as I can for that stupid monument. Alright, there we are. And here comes moles flopping down from the sky with the lancers in tow. Interesting choice of recreation there. Why are you doing that? Because you are not even bored of the other stuff. Okay, interesting. Ordinary, thanks for the follow, and Emmy for the gifted sub. Okay, we should probably rally into a bit of a group, so... Oh! I did not see that there were 2 groups of mechanoids. Yeah. I'm just going to use my Insanity Lance to remedy that. I should have checked. I dismissed the attack. So let me go to the numbers tab here. Okay, it is just those 5. Good. No more than that, because I'm an idiot and didn't even check. So the Scyther is going to shred the Lancer, and then the Scyther will come for us, which is fine. I'm going to start closing the distance with moles, because they're going to be plugging my shields. Let's see. I think Isolde's... Yeah, they're both wearing Phoenix armor, so I'm not that worried about the Lancer here cutting through their armor at all. Okay, 1 down. Moles is actually getting cracked up a little bit, but nothing too serious. Byron, thanks for the gifted subs as well. You keeping the hype light on. That's what I should call it. And Emmy for bits, Nits for the resub. You guys are wonderful. Alright, so as predicted, the Scyther's going after my structures. That's just rude. That is just rude. Is there anyone that could do doctoring here? Moles is literally the only one. Oh my. Oh my. Can you not? Could you not? Could you just not? Ah, you couldn't not. Well, at least I get some components off of the Lancer. So rude. And my caravan has arrived safe and sound back home. This... Okay. I'm gonna stop playing chicken with this Scyther. So she almost lost a leg. Oh god, and this is my Muffalo going for my meals. Don't do that, Muffalo. I could probably just queue to slaughter. So animals... who does animal handling? Only moles again. Wow, you miners. The people that are here on this map tile are like utterly worthless in terms of work other than stone cutting. I think that's probably why I sent them here. So then the other problem I'm going to run into is they broke my vent. And as far as I could tell, I don't actually... I don't actually have any other steel, so I'm going to have to break down or mine for it. And Isolde's... let's have you stone cut over tree cut. Now, the other problem is that with moles knocked out the way she is and injured the way she is, it's going to be a little tricky to tree cut. So I'm probably going to send her... Excuse me. I'm probably going to send her home. So that... Here, Isolde's, I don't even care who mines. Viper's the best miner here, so I'm going to have Viper do this. I'm going to send her home because obviously at this point she needs to recover, and she's not going to be able to blitz around the map tile cutting down trees. Yes, true. I can smash mechs for steel. That's a very good point. I always forget to do that because it is inefficient, but I don't need a lot of steel. So let's go smash mechs with the crafting spot. Viper. Time to smash the mechs. And let me just cancel the mining. Good call, Penguin. Good call. So, I was thinking about who should probably go on the animal caravanning. I don't think it really matters. It just needs someone to have relatively okay animal handling. So, I think Fangface, you're gonna go head out now and do that. So, let's bring the bison over. And I'm curious how fast these bison are able to move the goods. So in this trip, I'm going to bring some extra fine meals, and I'm also going to bring some spare Lucy for the Outpost, and maybe tea as well. 10 tea and beer, 30 beer. And in this trip, you'll actually be able to see the new hitching spot utilized properly, which will be pretty cool. So, last stream I didn't really use the hitching spot, but now I will. Alright, Ms. Raptor, let's get you up to like 20 construction. Looks like my human meat is dwindling as well, so I might need to go murder some people. Or perhaps have them arrive here. That would be even less effort. So here's the hitching spot. And Fangface was, okay, Fangface is still hitching the rest of the three. And then what ends up happening is Fangface is going to load the inventory into himself and then into the pets. And I think what it will do is I'll have moles cut trees here and be part of the walk caravan home instead. So here you can see Fangface is using his own inventory to hold the beer, hold the pemmican, hold the meals, and therefore he isn't making round trips to the items that are being loaded up and then back and forth. And then it's also possible that if it takes a while, he is going to get positive thoughts about going on a caravan, but only if this is a long caravan. Which I don't think it will be, because I didn't load a lot of things up. Alright, and there we are. All loaded up. The full caravan with one person doing all the work. As you can see, it is much faster. And he is heading over to the new outpost, which does not have a name. I think I'm going to have Glitch just permanently use the Eltic staff and not switch back to a rifle. Have I selected the animatree to cut down? Yeah, maybe. Where was it? Because obviously that thing doesn't even yield wood. Yeah, here it is. That was the warning that I was given. So let's leave that in place, intact. Okay, we more than enough have the steel for the vent. Oh, except for the muffalo are starting to eat my food. Get out of here. There we go. Now it's protected from greedy little muffalo thieves. Not that I really need to clean it up, but I'll clean it up. Alright, moles, you're doing a good job plank cutting. Fangface is on his way for the first shipment of stones and wood, and then that is going to be used in here. There's something that I'm going to... Oh, so, Stone Cutting Outpost. Very, very creative title right there. There was something that I wanted to show structure-wise, or furniture-wise, rather. So, where is it? Let's demo the different types of stone, because I didn't really do that last time. So, if we set one of each type here, you can see sort of the difference required for construction. Not that I'm actually building these. So work left 1336, 1603. So that's 1336 for sandstone, 1603 for granite, 1603 for limestone, 1469 for marble, and 1334 for jade. So as you can see, the sandstone and jade build considerably faster with less effort than the granite and the limestone, and then the marble somewhere in between. That's why when I was saying the sandstone is probably the best stone to build this obnoxiously large monument, it's because the stone is relatively light. It's not as light as slate, but it is relatively light and builds very, very quickly. So you have the benefit of the ease of transport and the ease of construction. Peanuts today, not carrots. I ran out of carrots. And then they also have different beauties as well. So marble, of course, is a far more beautiful stone. If you look at their stats, the max hit points, the flammability, the beauty. Well, that's not that kind of beauty. This is just beauty as a stack. But this is the beauty when it's built. So marble gets a boost to beauty as well. Another thing I need to do is to fill these in, because obviously I don't want a lack of walls there. That would suck. And we're doing that over here as well. We finally finished this moisture pumping. I could hit this tile here if I cared to. I might not care to. But we have now the full wall, and I'll have Raptor come and prioritize that. So now the only moisture pumps that we have left... Actually, I think we're done. I actually think we're done with all of the required moisture pumps to sort of dry out our perimeter, which is great. So this is Heel Mech. Yeah, so I went over this at the start of the stream for the recap, but this one's the Heel Mech that I was potentially going to use on Viper's Brain, even though he doesn't really need it, and then this one's Res Mech, and then we have two different Res Mechs. We have the artificial clavicle for Res Mech, where I need 45 clavicles. Why are you being hitched? Oh, they're being hitched because I don't have a valid pen marker. I don't have a valid pasture, and that's going to make that real dirty. Ash, could you rope them back to the pasture? Thank you. And then I'll just temporarily kick clean up to a high priority just so that we tidy up. Now, with that said, I'm going to make sure, yes, that these monuments don't need to be cleaned. I don't care if they're dirty. It's not part of the quest. So now we have all stone walls surrounding this pen, which is a great addition for security. And let's finish up these stone walls for the kill box, or whatever you want to call it. It's not quite a kill box, but finish those stone walls. Cowley is in here for 19 more days, so a season and a third, which is very long. Very ridiculously long. And my stonecutters here are doing a pretty swell job of... Dear Lord, I don't know if I'm going to be able to move all that, but that's a lot of material. That is a lot of material. And yes, these monuments are megalithic. They are megalithic monstrosities of monuments. So the really important things to do for work for sandstone would be to... And actually, let me fix this queue. Sandstone, because it is the least amount of work for stones, really should be reserved for things like steles that require a lot of work, because walls and floors you put down quick anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. For all of these bison, I am going to want to throw down a caravan hitch spot. I'll put it here. And wow, Deodora was just ready to bolt for the exit. So rude. Let's rope them all. No, well, all but one. Mako, you be good out there. And we'll start loading them up. Alright, how we looking? Bulk goods! Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. So this is the bulk goods from the Wendigo. They don't have any wood. Never mind. I don't really care. I'm going to still check out what they have just in case I want to transport pod some steel for the trade, but if I could buy wood off of them, I would have. Okay, that was unintended. My fault. Will breachers attack my monuments? They absolutely will. But the amount of damage that so I'll explain it this way. The amount of damage that a typical breacher would do to a monument like this would be a few walls, which is not that much of a problem. I can replace it pretty cheaply. So surrounding the entire monuments with walls is way more excessively expensive than just allowing the breachers to take a few sections out. It's not that much of a problem. Which is why I'm not going to surround it. All right, so there's the Muffalo. And Fangface is going to go rape. Oh. Rope Mako. Yes, Fangface, don't do the other thing. Do the thing I just said. Not the one before. An awkward spoonerism. Alright, and we have yet another Fleshless raid. Interesting. This Fleshless raid is not a breacher. It's dropping on my head. Alright, so if it's dropping on my head, it means that they won't try to breach. But that also means that I'm not going to want to stand out in the open depending on what they're attacking me with. So this is 9 drop pods. Dropping on someone that was standing out there. It's obviously a big mix of enemies. There are 4 lancers, 4 centipedes, and a pikeman. And we are going to dip to cover, and Glitch is going to go make them fight themselves because I ain't got time for this nonsense. Oh, don't set me on fire. Okay. Great, they set my very delicate monument on fire. Thank you for that. I deeply appreciate it. I do not have water skip, which you would think in a world full of ice, that would be something I would have invested in, but apparently not. And let's get everyone else out here to crush them quickly. So you kill that. Eli, walk around. There you go. And let's continue to get the heavy blasters insane. Okay, Zleb's shield's broken, so I'm going to dip him to cover. And Glitch's shield's broken. I am skipping, hopefully with it not bugging out like the usual. Oh, come on, incinerate, dude. Just, alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm making that southern one permanently insane. And then I'm going to hide in the monument so that they don't perceive me to be a valid target. And use the doors of this monument to do the damage that I'd want to do. So the best way to do this would be to line up my shooters, able to take pot shots like this, while there's a valid target, an enemy target, and then to back up when I want the doors closed. And I like how the pikeman's still just like, hey, I haven't done anything yet. Alright, as soon as Eli and Zleb gets their shield belts back, I'll deal with that. Over here, has Mako been roped? I have no... Okay, Mako is still in the process of being roped. Roped. Glitch's heat is too high, so he can't do much else at the moment. But we did just get our shield belts back, so we can punch out in just a second. I'm going to probably wait until this heat allows for another pulse. But these centipedes here are all but basically destroyed. And yes, pikemen, come around that corner. I super dare you. And it's dead. Alright, so now he has the heat for Berserk. Or the cooldown for Berserk. Let's go ahead and hit that with the... Yep, there we are. And we're all going to aim for the fire. Uh-oh, they're aiming at me now. Wow, that was a really short Berserk. And we're all going to get peppered as a result. Alright, let me try to fix this. Wow, you really... Oh, that's an old wound. Alright, Glitch, help out Slast. And Mallet. Okay, we're about to get hit by fire. Yep, there it is. Zleb blocked the way. Okay, that one's dead. Alright, this becomes a lot more easy. Just close the distance, close the distance. There we go. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Not my finest work, but let's call it a warm-up. Glitch, you probably don't need to use the staff like a melee weapon. Alright, looking over here with Mako and the crew. Yes, they're all roped, so here is what we're going to do. We're going to form a caravan, going home. Moles and Fangface brings... Let's even bring the Muffalo that I got for free. We are going to bring the Sandstone and the Slate. Just shy of 400 for both. And send it. Alright, they're all dead. We're obviously going to need to do some medical tending, but no one died, so, you know. All's well that ends well. And we have a Balkans trader here. Glitch, waste no time, because it is frighteningly cold, and they're going to leave this map tile before they even get to their base. And good job, brawlers and all. Checking for permanent injuries. Mallet is missing a pinky, so once I'm done with all the clavicles, I will queue up a pinky. I don't want to make the clavicles or the any other bionics before the clavicles are done, because the clavicles do yield a Resmec serum for Marauder, who was ripped up by a bear not too long ago. And yeah, we still have a wall fire. It's snowing, so it's probably going to go out, but there. And we have some walls broken. Not that big of a deal. Alright, Mr. Glitch. Heading down. So here is the caravan. And this is the trade. I am bingo human meat, which is troublesome to me, so I'm probably going to go have to go hunting for some humans. I have a lot of steel. I've been buying steel every chance I could get, and I have a lot of it now. But there's never enough, in my opinion. There's always room for more. This Eltex vest is pretty ruined. I'm going to gift that or sell that as well. They don't really have anything I want. Now, I could start buying things like the granite urns to break them down, but they're just not that worth it. Oh, I paused those walls for an entrance. Yes. Good point. Yes, that's what I did. It wasn't that they got broken. It's that I didn't want them. Let me buy their components, so I don't have to make my own components out of steel. And then I'm sure I have plenty to bleed the rest of their money. There we are. In terms of, okay, yeah, we're perfectly allied, so that's not a problem. All right, let's pause those again so I can walk in. Thank you for that, Fang Face. So here's the big caravan. Clear that out. These guys desire a Wendigo and Rune, but I'm not sure that's something I'm going to be able to comply with, as there's just no way to keep a rune respected. And it does look like we're stone cutting Luciferium. That is great. It also, one of the things that I might want to do is I might want to change it so that I only really have enough people out here. In fact, Igugan, or whatever your name is, I'm going to have you join the caravan. Because it seems like I don't have enough bison to transfer the stone that I'm currently making. So instead of making a ridiculous amount of stone, I'm just going to lower that. And I'm also going to only cut sandstone for a bit, because we have sort of acknowledged that sandstone is our stone of choice. Rapta. Let's have you tend brethren here. This last is kind of bleeding to death, just a little bit. Here comes Porlino the 9th. I'll raffle off that Muffalo if you guys want, so I can kill it. Altanum, thank you for the follow, by the way. Alright, so here comes the Frost Shrine Caravan. They could have carried a little bit more since I added Iguvin to the caravan, but oh well. I do have a quick question for you all. Should I clear a temporary site for meat? Yes or no? Should I focus solely on the monument or split my attention for a bit of a trip to get meat? Because obviously we are bingo human meat, and short of getting raided by someone offering up the human meat, we are sort of at the mercy of supply. I do have some fine meals queued up and left over that are human meat, and of course I also have the Wendigo and Feast, but we're running low. And if we take a look here on the world map, we have a hunting site and a component site. The component site has 25 people, which is quite a lot of meat, and then the hunting site has 19. They are well-stocked sites with a lot of people, or rather, a lot of food with legs. And it looks overwhelmingly like you're all gonna vote in the positive, which I am all for. I can get behind that. Oh, Malik, good. Yes, you were social fighting with basically no body left on your body. So that's productive. Quite productive. And I guess Raptor now has to go heal you two. Do you hate each other? Oh yeah, you hate Celeste. But he insulted you. Oh, you don't like Celeste because he's disfigured? How is he disfigured? He isn't disfigured. Oh, is Mallet disfigured? No, neither of you are disfigured. What is with this? What is going on? I don't know. Disfigurement in RimWorld generally means missing eyes, nose, that kind of thing. It's not about bruises. Oh, that's your normal face, Porlino says? Oof. And yeah, I think we're about to get a Porlino the 9th day Dora just gave birth. Does appear like a hunting trip is in the queue. And we are 25 out of 45, or 49. How many clavicles was it? 45 clavicles, so we have 20 clavicles left. And as a reference here, a clavicle costs just plain old steel, which is why I've been buying the steel. So we are going to, let me update this focus, build monument and go hunting. Updated. I'm going to wait for Moles, Fangface, and Aguvin to get back to base. While the rest of these guys... I'm actually going to temporarily make them haul over craft, so that I can haul in the wood that I've harvested without having to micromanage them. In fact, here, I'll put a zone here for wood, because it looks like we're running out of wood. And wood stored outside obviously will rot, but so slowly it won't matter. Alright, so here we are. Oh, okay, yep. Could you not just forget to rope some of them? Okay, well that's annoying. Ash got inspired in tame, and we have some things to raffle off. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that they're going to live more than like 30 seconds. In fact, I can nearly guarantee that they will. But if you would like to be a sacrificial buffalo or bison, and I'll even open this up to everybody. Subscribers, regulars, doesn't matter because you're not going to live very long. Go ahead and type something in the chat, and you can be eligible. So we have a baby bison and a muffalo that self-tamed. Worst idea for that muffalo ever. Oh, so another thing I need to do is, yeah, let's not haul the stones here. They were hauling stones to this stockpile here, which makes no sense. So I'll delete that stockpile and have them start to haul the wood. Because there's enough carry weight in here for the bison to make multiple trips, so hauling the wood is probably the most productive. Now that we have the sandstone, let's make these large things out of sandstone, canceling the floors, because that could be limestone or some other block that we don't really need in high volume. Okay, so now all of the steles are sandstone, which is correct. Getting this monument done is going to be tough. I think the clavicles are going to be a lot easier, but I will still focus on the monument as long as you all think I should. And we have a lot of people that need healing. So tomorrow morning, I think, actually it might even be a little bit longer than that, just because of the wounds that we've incurred. Because the hunting trips, the hunting sites have 20 or so enemies, and that's not exactly a breeze, unless Glitch goes in his Eltex regalia. That, I guess, would be a possibility. Maxu Finn, thanks for the resub. Rules are now disabled. Oh, yeah, hold on, let me, that's awkward. I had the wrong set of rules up. Thank you for disabling it. Let me fix that. Unless you already have. See, it looks like you already have. Yep, cool. Yeah, and I can even boost that up to owner, so it doesn't happen. Good job, me. Yeah, we don't really have rules here. We have the ideology. Okie dokie. So we're down to about 23 fine meals, and we're gonna need, yeah, we're definitely going to need, oh wow, there's even more babies now? We're gonna need some human meat here. So there's calf 2, calf 1, and the muffalo to raffle off. That's a whole lot of stuff. Is Cowley still bleeding? No, you can't really bleed in a biosculptor pod. So he is sitting in a biosculptor pod, just doing his own thing. regenerating, I suppose. Oh god, you're making more. Another thing that I could do is do sterilization operations for some of my bison that, in fact, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sterilize this bison. The female. I'm gonna keep... Oh, the 2 calves are male. And the muffalo's male. We'll just keep Shellbell as the breeder and sterilize the rest. The purpose being is when bison are pregnant, they're slower, so it's less efficient to run out to the outpost with Mac. So we'll sterilize one of them and leave one to continue breeding, because they live about 15 years. So I want to be able to replenish their populations, but, you know, not so much so that they're overtaking us ridiculously. And raffles up, good luck. First, sacrifice. Erase Doma. We'll give you the Muffalo, and you're immediately going to be killed. So, sacrificial, like I said. Next up, Banish Puppet. Yeah, you're not going to do better than he did. Also, sacrificial. And Emmerich. Oh man, yet another one. Just immediately under knife. You will feed future generations of your kind. So here we go. We're starting to get these steelies down. Now, the other thing that I want... I'm probably going to go to the hunting site just because it's closer to the outpost, because what I kind of want to do is run to the hunting site and then run back through the stone-cutting outpost. Now, I probably won't even do that. So congratulations, you three. You make very fine corpses, as you have already been culled. But your culling was actually necessary as far as I'm concerned, because I was out of meat to feed the rest of the bison, so I'm feeding bison to the bison. Our clavicles are up to 29 of the required... Why are you constructing? What the heck? Nay. 29 of 45. And yeah, we're having the bison cannibalize. Delicious cannibalistic bison. Alright, Callie is in there for 17 more days, even with the max clean factor. Seems like a ridiculously long time. And then my tree cutters still aren't idle, they're still hauling wood. Moles, even though she was only here for like, I don't know, like a day, managed to cut down a whole lot of trees. And a flash storm. Oh, I don't care. It's not even on the primary tile. Alright, so you're sterilized, but you're pregnant. Yeah. You're also dead. I ain't dealing with that. Hey, we have grizzly bears. Grizzly bear migration. I don't really need more, No, actually, that's not true. I wouldn't mind additional meat. So, Iguvin, grab a ferro rifle, and let's go bear hunting. Whoa! That's a hit. Straight to the brain cage. Well, that was not much of a fight. Man, this monument is ginormous. Another thing we could kick off is a Wendigo and Feast, because soon we're going to suffer mood penalties for having not eaten cannibal meals within a certain period of time. So that's something that I have to consider and keep in mind as well. Alright, Slast. I'm going to have Slast and Mallet stay in the bed, and Moles. I want them to recover faster if there's free beds. Alright, Mr. Glitch, you are all... It's a shirt. Oh, I only have shirts left. Oh, okay. I have no vests. And no robes. So, Glitch, you are all set to go terrorize that village. So let's go send a fighting force to do that. Raptor. Not Mallet, because he's hurt. Treader, Ash. Who's healthy? Ash, Iguvin, Raptor, Mallet, Zleb, maybe? We have far too many pods, I realize. Alright. That will do. And send... I'm not even going to send... I'm going to send a few fine meals, but they'll cook out there or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. And a few luciferium. We're going to rough it. Not going with much. Do I get more meat from adult bison than a baby bison? Yes, I would. With that said, I also don't care. Because I have plenty of animal meat to feed them, so that's not that important. Alright, we're dropping at edge on this hunting site. And another reason to go to the hunting site is the hunting site comes with its own butchery, so I don't need to build one and work that nonsense out. And we could also be here for, another reason to be here is to try to get some of the resources that are on this map tile, like the wood from the buildings, and then send a bison over here to help haul it home. So, this campsite had 19 enemies, and we sent 5. They're woefully outnumbered as far as I'm concerned. Especially with Glitch here, who can terrorize their minds. And there also happens to be a absolutely perfect line of chunks for me to shoot from. Just lovely. Just perfect. Now, it's possible that one of these guys are going to be recruitable. They are tribal after all. Let's watch an orange make meat. Can you bleed an orange for meat? Yes, you can. Oh, Ash did get hit. As did Raptor. Gotta get more cannon foddery tribals down here. So let's hit Vulture with a Berserk and Brinka. Smush. Trunka. And I want to hit Trogaka Tokso, or whatever their name is. Dear Lord, that's a long name. There. Now, there's not going to be a lot of shots coming down range to us. I'm not going to check for recruits. I'm just going to see of the survivors if any of them are eligible. So, Vulture, you are not eligible. Alright, let's not allow our meat to get away from us. So Zleb cut off donkey. No, you didn't quite do it. That's okay, Glitch can help. Oh, wow! Zleb did hit him right before he got teleported. So he got basically warped into a hammer. That is, that's gotta ruin your day. And Sans survivors, they're all dead. We got hit, I think, twice by bows. I didn't realize Ash had Mechanites. I might not have sent her, because Mechanites increases your pain, which then increases the chance that you collapse from a wound. And let's, this is obviously going to have the butchery. Yep. Ooh, that's a lot of creatures. Glitch, I'm going to need your solar pinhole to speed this process up. And we'll put a stockpile in here for human-like corpses, and we'll start hauling them. All right. In fact, let's warm this place up so we butcher even faster. Solar pinhole does generate heat, so it's the ambient is negative 30 Celsius, and as you can see, it's going to slowly warm up in this room, especially if I don't keep the doors forced open. Randall Thor, thanks for the bits. And yes, this is a lot of wood as well, which is useful. All right, we'll pop over the gibbet cages and unforbid all of the people, and then let's tend. Okay, everybody's tended to. Looks like this is all the wood that I cut. So with Saldus, I'm gonna actually tell you to go cut more trees. Moles is fully healed, which is great. She's one of our primary defenders. There's a lot of stone in the mountains, yes, but this is a temporary site. I can't stay here. Now, what I could do is break down some of the steles. That would be a quick way to gain material. But they're marble. Oh, no, granite. There's no sandstone one, so I actually don't really care. Not really. Alright, once they're up, we'll see how much carry weight I'm gonna need. Yeah, so this room now is almost 50 degrees Fahrenheit from the solar pinholes. I guess I will break the steelies down. I might need to send all the bison this way, though. The carry weight. Oh! Oh, hi! Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Yeah, that's a raid. So, I needed food, but that's a lot of raiders for what is currently a very wounded group. So let's analyze real quick. We've got a Doomsday Launcher, a Triple Launcher, one minigun, a Ferro Rifle, 4 Sniper Rifles. Alright. I'm curious if my ally will even show up. Now what I could do is try to do a preemptive Doomsday on them. You know, hit them first, and therefore knock them out. It is a little sketchy to do that because it's like a game of chicken when they have Doomsday Launchers and Triple Launchers. It's really too bad I don't have far skip on glitch here. So that's probably what I'm going to need to do. And I think, unfortunately, for Mallet's sake, Mallet's got to be the one to do it. Now, the proper way to do this probably would be... it'd probably be something like this. It would be using one of my guys that have a Locust armor to close the distance quickly, like Slash does, and throw a Insanity. Here, let me put on the red light, because I think I deserve it now. Hit some of them with Insanity lances, so that they're not focusing on Mallet, and then have Mallet close the distance and drop a Doomsday on them. Thereby, I don't like the concept of blowing up my own food, but we might have to blow up our own food. So let's get that ready. Luckily, this group here is preparing a while, so I have a little bit of prep time in order to enact sufficient defenses. Another thing I could do is Slash, you are going to inject Go Juice, and Mallet, you're going to inject Go Juice. Please don't OD. Good, good, good. And then Mallet here is going to form a caravan. Oh, whoops, wrong tile. Form a caravan so that I can carry multiple weapons on him. He has survived really nasty battles, so I really hope that he survives this one. I'm giving him the legendary sniper rifle, and then I'm going to have him carry the Doomsday Launcher. He doesn't need a... Oh, he doesn't have... Okay. Yeah, he does not have Phoenix armor. I just realized. I'm also going to load up the other Insanity Lances just in case, and maybe Triple Launcher. So now he's well geared. and ready to bomb. For the record, if you were wondering, my kill count on him, let's see. Mallet has 285 kills, so we'll see how this works. So I'm injecting Slast here so that Slast can move a little bit faster, because currently his movement speed is just over normal, which is not fast enough. And he's addicted. Okay, well, I'll fix that later. I knew doing Go Juice like that, we would get addicted sooner or later. Slash is using his marksman command. And you, Raptor, should cook over construct. And Zaleb will be the deconstructor. Alright, so I am going to get aimed at about this distance. So the idea here is to close the distance. Here we go. Yeah, look at him, not me. And Mr. Minigun, you too. Alright, Slast, back up. Ow. So I got hit in the torso again. I'm gonna need to back up because I don't have much of a torso. Mallet, jump. All right, good. Mallet has jumped. You don't have, like I said, a lot of torso left. How about you go ahead and drop the Incendiary Lance and Sniper Rifle to Slast, who's going to gobble it up and join your caravan. Ow, and my pelvis. Wow, they almost annihilated my pelvis. That was close. I thought I had you drop... Is there an Insane Lance here? Yeah, there it is. Force equip. Yeah, these guys were geared well enough that... oh boy. The Doomsday Launcher is about to explode. And it was bio-coded, so I couldn't use it anyway. So their Doom's launchers are done. In fact, they only have 2 snipers left, so their ability to snipe me has gone down a lot. I'm going to rally my brawlers to be able to absorb some shots. Mallet, you could just go rest in bed forever. I'm going to have you drop the remaining equipment and remove you from the caravan. He's too hurt to attempt to continue to fight. What are you doing? It looks like you're trying to leave the map tile, but like... That'd be weird. Are you actually doing that? Whoa, interesting. That's very weird. Hi, Disney. Oh, you are immune to... Yeah, you're cyclically deaf. I can't actually do that to you. Haha, Tommy's on fire. Okay, so we just hit Loser and Tommy. And now they're beginning their assault. Let's convene and rally. I hear one of the... Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, come on, it didn't blow up the... Oh, that's just lame. It annihilated the Doomsday Launcher without actually triggering an explosion. Hurts my feelings, man. Alright, Shredder, let's get you out here. And Who do I want out of the picture? You and you. Alright. So Shredder's coming, and then I'm going to start just sniping them out as best as I can, leading them with my brawlers. And then what I could even do is to lead them... Ooh, good shot. You just... What did you, heart? Oh, just a bye-bye kidney. Oh, yeah, they're fleeing. Okay. Unfortunately, I ruined a whole lot of meat. Whoa, another one-shot kill. You decapitated him fully. Good lord. Slast, close the distance. Shredder, close the distance. We're going to want to get some extra meat here. Let's descend upon them if we can. Use all that well-made chem fuel. Let's double jump. Thank you for watching Wendigos, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers and Patreon patrons for supporting the channel. Farewell, Wendigos.